Hey, that sounds nice, don't it, baby? Wow. All right, y'all, let's continue with this video. You seen in the previous one that we got it started, did a little bit of revving for you, and we're going to pick up right where we left off. We're going to get the timing set, make sure we don't have any leaks, just kind of go through everything, make sure our temps go up, watch the gauges, just all the fun stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, it smells good in this shop. It smells like freedom. Got all the bald eagles in there, as Cletus McFarland says. Get the bald eagles strapped in there. Oh, and if you just seen that real quick, look what we got. Check them babies out. We got our headers. Man, they are nice. Look at them babies. So thank you very much, Mark. You went above and beyond for us. Got us a custom set of schoenfeld headers built. If you guys are looking for headers, you need to holler at Mark over at Schoenfeld. He'll get you taken care of. Great group of people over there, and we really appreciate them, like I said, going above and beyond and getting a real nice set of headers built for us. And they fit so good. And it sounds good too. Sounds a lot different. So I'll show you that in the next video. But let's pick up where we left off and let you see what we got going on with the engine. Thank you guys for coming along. Here we go. It is heavy. Hey, that sounds nice, don't it, baby? Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be cold for a minute. We gotta get all this stuff out of here, Bubba. Man.
Bad for you to breathe in that.
Yeah. So we're at 45 degrees timing, so we need to go bust that loose and set it up. No leaks that I see, do you? Oh, we're leaking some oil right here. From something. Running down. Oh yeah, we're leaking oil out of the the oil pressure gauge. I don't know if y'all can see that, but we definitely got to address that.
Yep.
All right, so let's tighten that up. Let's get our distributor busted loose. Let it air out a little bit, and then we'll get back at it. So what we had is a failure to communicate, evidently. And our sensor for our oil pressure was just barely threaded in there. So I'm tightening that up, and then I'm going to spray it all down with brake clean. And then that should be tight enough. Let me get one more time here. We can get that tang right there. I'll spray that all down because there's oil everywhere. Get all that oil out of there. I got a drain pan underneath of it. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. Plug her back in. Okay, got that loose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be.
Okay. Well, we're going to fire her back up. Kenny, you want to open that door again?
Grace can open it.
Oh, we might be able to just open this one. Especially with that heater blowing. It'll blow all the air out. Fire no. got to do a little break-in on it. I want to let it sit there and run for a little bit. So we're gonna let it do that. Watching all the gauges, everything seems good. Vibrating the whole shop. Got good oil pressure, water pressure, fuel pressure, oil temps moving up, water temps moving up. So we're gonna let it run for a minute, but I want to thank you guys. We appreciate you. Hopefully you can see me. I know you can't see me here. Got her turned the wrong way. Should have the back end pointed out the shop so it goes outside, but we're making a little noise in Farmington, Missouri tonight, and I hope everybody hears it, puts a smile on their face. But we appreciate y'all. We're gonna let it run a little bit, and that's one step closer. All right. Everything's moving, all the gauges work. Wow, that'll put a tear in your eye in more ways than one. Yeah. So I'm gonna put the old Hammond flat top air cleaner back on there. Make sure it starts up, idles like we want it to with the air cleaner on there. So let's give her a crank. Ready? Here we go. Kim, can you believe everything worked? Had one oil leak, and that was our own fault because we didn't tighten something down. And I think that is resolved. I don't see anything else down there. It all looks...
Something went kind of smooth?
Yeah, something went kind of smooth for once. Our water temperature's coming up. We have water pressure now, right here. We have fuel pressure. Just so we can maintain it and watch it. It's for, but you know, troubleshooting, right? Right. We know it ain't starting, it ain't got no fuel pressure, we know. I mean, it wants all of it, but we just want to know. Same with water pressure. Oil temp went up, water temp was going up. We got the timing set, and you know, Chad makes it easy right there. 5,031 degrees. That's all fine and dandy. She fires right up, boys. It is time to close the garage doors. She fires right up. I got a headache. Yeah, that's what they tell me. But I guess the next thing is we need to get oil in the rear end, get a gear in it, make sure and run through the gears, make sure that everything works like it's supposed to there. Not the headers we're gonna run, obviously, but hey, if they're on there, B got them all on there tightened up with gaskets, so if we gotta run them, we run them if we got to. I mean, ain't the prettiest things in the world, but they work. Right here is just, oh, barely touching. But they're on there. This is off our old B mod. You can see one time we caught on fire and had a little extinguisher residue there. That makes me feel good though. Bigger leak. Yes. Yeah. And the fuel pump.
Spray paint them?
You could. You could, but yeah, it won't last. This one here is actually not in bad shape. This thing's probably 8 years old, you know?
Been around a minute.
You ever see a spray WD-40 on them? And then we started up with the track and it burns off, smoke all over the place. Kind of like seasons them like that. But we put them up dirty, so that's the only reason they're all rusty. But I don't see any more problems. The starter's working good, engaging well. Even our old fuel pump's working okay. And I guess that oil we were seeing dripping, because I kind of cranked it a couple times every once, just a little bit. Maybe that put up oil to there, you think? And it was coming down, so it probably wasn't even that pump leaking. Still don't have a line here for our power steering, so I didn't want to try moving the steering wheel or anything. I didn't want to run it too long because there's nothing in that. Right. You know, I don't want to hurt that. Oh, Lucky. You didn't have no tires to bite, did you, buddy?
He was walking around trying to find them.
Trying to find a tire? You can't find them. Don't bite them. You break your teeth off. All right. And we're going to keep plugging away. We got things to do. Just waiting on a few things to do them. So, Lucky over there. He's almost tall as you are. He's a big one. He's a big one. All right, guys. We're going to sign off with that. We appreciate you. And we'll see you on the next one.